Bill Kennedy. What do I think of when I think about Bill Kennedy? The word that comes to mind is dedicated. Bill is dedicated to the patients of Stanford Children's Health. He is the most prolific surgeon on our faculty. He sees patients in offices from Walnut Creek to Monterey, and he operates in hospitals from Walnut Creek to Los Gatos. He is just the most dedicated person in terms of giving his time to the patients clinically.
Congratulations, Bill, for receiving the Medical Staff Distinguished Service Award. This award you deserve for the many accomplishments you have had in your roles as Chief of Pediatric Urology, the Chair of the Finance Committee for the Faculty Practice Organization, and Associate Chief Medical Officer.
Dr. Kennedy has dedicated his life to medicine and his patients. He never stops working. He travels up and down the peninsula. He operates at 4 different hospitals on the weekdays and the weekends. His clinics are so busy, they run all day. There's always a long line of patients waiting to see him that have to be worked in.
He's also been an integral part of the leadership of the Faculty Practice Organization. He's been the chair of the Finance Committee for probably a decade and made remarkable progress in that area.
In these roles, you've improved the quality of patient care, finances for the practices, and the operations of the practices. You're also one of the most outstanding pediatric providers in the community, regarded highly by patients, families, and referring doctors.
I don't know how many of you have had the experience of following Bill as perhaps a second opinion or seeing a patient that he's taken care of, but I see a number of patients that Bill has taken care of, and sometimes they'll be in the manner of a second opinion, and the family will I'll examine the patient, take a history, and I'll start to discuss what I think is the situation and what the treatment would be, and it doesn't take long before one of the parents will pull this sheet of paper out of their purse or their folder, and that sheet of paper will have an intricate set of drawings, hand-drawn by Bill, explaining in detail what the condition is, what the treatment options are, and what his recommendations are. At that point, I just stop and say, I would do that.
He is really a great listener. He always gives everyone his full attention. He always helps people in need. And as the chief of our division, he supports and mentors each of us and is always constantly collaborating, trying to improve services. Bill is one of the nicest people I know. He's compassionate and understanding. He's kind and thoughtful. He has a great sense of humor. He always makes people laugh. He has a good way of doing that, and he always puts people at ease.
Pediatric urology has a wonderful role model for outreach clinics in the Bay Area. In these clinics, you see patients locally, and this provides care as well as increased referrals to your practice.
Even with all of his accomplishments, he's probably the most down-to-earth person that you'd ever meet.
He's also very proud of the fact that he's not just a great cook, he's actually a great chef, and he's hosted a number of events at his home where he has been the caterer. And that's a really remarkable trait that Bill has.
I feel that you are really one of the best physicians I've worked with at Packard, and I think this award is well deserving. Congratulations again, Bill.
I'm really happy that he was honored with this award. He's really deserving of the recognition for all that he's done for his patients and the hospital.
Bill is an extremely prolific and dedicated member of our organization. I'm happy to say that I've had the pleasure to work with him over a number of years and to count him as a close friend. We're very lucky to have Bill on our faculty and on our medical staff.